sat in the chair, listened to the man, knew what he would say before he raised his hand. My dear woman, I'm a doctor, can't you see? I can't abort your baby 'cause it's dangerous for me. And she thought, hey, hey, what about me? Hey, hey, what about me? Where were you when my husband beat me? Where were you when my sister was defiled? Why is it now that you come to meet me with your righteousness and anger and your disregard for danger and your signs that say protect the unborn child? She sat in the chair, listened to the man, knew what he would say before he raised his hand. The joy of coming motherhood will hit you naturally. God protects his children for eternity. And she thought, hey, hey, what about me? Hey, hey, what about me? She sat in the chair, listened to the man, knew what he would say before he raised his hand. You can't break moral laws that help the unborn and the weak. You must see it's the common man for whom I speak. And she thought, hey, hey, what about me? Hey, hey, what about me? Where were you when my husband beat me? Where were you when my sister was defiled? Why is it now that you come to meet me with your righteousness and anger and your disregard for danger and your signs that say protect the unborn child? She sat in the chair, knew what she would say, took a pen and paper and she wrote it steadily. I'm tired and I'm worn and would rather dead and free. They protect everybody but they never mention me. And she said, hey, hey, what about me? Hey, hey, what about me? Hey, hey, what about me? Hey, hey, what about me?
We'll sing to you a song of a wondrous new device, the nation's latest contraceptive plan. That funny little object they call the I.U.D has recently been changed to fit a man. It's the I.P.D, the I.P.D. It may not feel too good to you, but it's not hurting me. So every time the pain starts to fill your eyes with tears, remember I put up with it for years. They tested it on whales, they tried it out on mice, they used it in the poorer parts of town. It's the cleverest invention since the automatic lift. It's guaranteed to never let you down. It's the I.P.D, the I.P.D. It may not feel too good to you, but it's not hurting me. So every time the pain starts to fill your eyes with tears, remember I put up with it for years. It was proven to be safe for the average human male, though testing showed some minor side effects.
Oh no!
There were 2 died of infection and 6 were sterilised, but only 10% were too depressed. Now you know that some people are never satisfied, so scientists are working once again. They've got something even better than the good old I.P.D. It's called the contraceptive pill for men. It's the pill that's better than the I.P.D. It may not be too safe, but we'll just have to wait and see. So put away your worries, put away your fears, and remember I put up with it for years. It's the pill that's better than the I.P.D. It may not be too safe, but we'll just have to wait and see. So put away your worries and put away your fears, and remember I put up with it for years.
Come your way. You're 6 years old, doing lots of things, building cubbies and learning to swim. Your family dress you up like a toy. In a dress you won't look like a boy. What to do? What do you say? The motherhood urge hasn't come your way. You're 16 now and still at school. At the parties and the discos you feel like a fool. You can't walk in the shoes but you struggle along. Everyone knows you need a guy to get on. You're 26, having lots of fun. With your part-time job you're really on the run. Society says to be fulfilled you need kids of your own before you're over the hill. What to do? What do you say? The motherhood urge hasn't come your way. Still going strong, working, loving, living alone. Your family still worry as your wrinkles grow and your grey hair is starting to show. What to do? What do you say? The motherhood urge hasn't come your way. What to do? What do you say? You're happy with your life and want to stay that way.
They control the scene with regular style. I'm hanging out for a smoke all the while. So now I'm growing. Don't say a word.
Don't say a word.
Oh, now I'm growing. You never heard where it is.
So eat your heart out, little bird.
Eat your heart out.
'Cause you never heard.
With a mop like that breathing down my neck, it's a wonder I'm not a nervous wreck. Flush away the butts, eat the leftover leaves. Always remember, save some precious seeds, 'cause now I'm growing. Don't say a word.
Don't say a word.
Oh, now I'm growing. You never heard where it is. Search all over, even under the floor. You swear they've been in your house before. The dealer's okay, pays his tax. Straight to the copper he waxes fat. So now I'm growing. Don't say a word.
Don't say a word.
Oh, now I'm growing. You never heard where it is.
So eat your heart out, little bird. Eat your heart out, 'cause you never heard where it is.
So now I'm growing. Don't say a word.
Don't say a word.
Oh, now I'm growing. You never heard where it is. Hey, Mr. Policeman, why'd you take my name? I'm not the one who's in the wrong. The council is to blame. Look at any city at its colour and its life. You'll see the buskers add to that. In Hobart you're in strife. Council said we're dirty, sing songs with dirty words. Their plan for entertainment is to use a clockwork bird. Hey, Mr. Policeman, why'd you take my name? I'm not the one who's in the wrong. The council is to blame. The red light spins and flashes, the specials get you in. They play up their kazali, hear the cash box sing. Seems if you've got money and a shop along the mall, the council let you break the peace with a kookaburra call. Hey, Mr. Policeman, why'd you take my name? I'm not the one who's in the wrong. The council is to blame. Boop-titty 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 boop. Beat your breasts. Long tits, short tits, even wrinkly wart tits, low tits, high tits, reach up to the sky tits, sweet tits, sour tits, get 'em any flavor tits to simmer for your neighbor with a minimum of Stick 'em out, thrust them forth, beat your breasts with a boop titty 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 boop. Beat your breasts. Tits, squeeze tits, wrap 'em round your knees, tits, side tits, lock tits, float 'em in the bath, tits, tits of stupendous suspension, tits too sacred to mention. Stick 'em out, thrust them forth, beat your breasts with a boop titty 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 boop. Beat your breasts. Boop titty 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 boop. Stick 'em out, thrust them forth, beat your breasts. Long tits, short tits, low tits, high tits, sweet tits, sour tits. Get 'em any flavor tits to simmer for your neighbor with a minimum of labor. Stick 'em out, thrust them forth, beat your breasts with a boop titty 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 boop. Beat your breasts.
This year I was in the Miss Tasmania quest, and my friends all helped me to do my best. So after the forms were all filled in, we started working on my double chin. And the media was saying it was easy to be just like the women in the ads on TV. The media was saying it was easy to be just like the women on the TV. We had such a lot of repair jobs to do, 'cause I had sags and wrinkles and stretch marks too.
Oh, yuck!
But the beauty parlour promised wondrous things, all the tricks in the trade, all that money could bring. And the media was saying it was easy to be just like the women in the ads on TV. The media was saying it was easy to be just like the women on the TV. Paint and glue, and with a flick of the wrist I lost my eyebrows too. Then the hairs on my legs were all shaved off, my hair was dyed blonde, I looked hot stuff. Septic and my hair fell out. My legs got a rash. I was still too stout. The doctor said you need a rest. So after all that, I missed the quest. And the media was saying it was easy to be, just like the women in the ads on TV. The media was saying it was easy to be, just like the women on the TV. The media was saying it was easy to be, just like the women on the TV.
As a refuge where battered women go. It was started by their sisters and their problems they helped to show. Now there are rumors, some scandal and lies. Seems there are some people who try to stop us organized. Seems there are some people who try to stop us with their lies. Our politics are called suspect, 'cause we're not afraid to tell. The salvos get the offer, 'cause they hide the problems well. Suspect 'cause we question a man's right to beat his wife. We're suspect 'cause we threaten with our strength and different life. Who's behind the rumors? Who's behind the lies? They hide behind their scandal. We won't let the shelter die. They hide behind their scandal. We won't let the shelter die. Look over your shoulder, look under your bed. Paranoia's creeping, getting in your head. People sit, drug squad raids, half the people in town who smoke. Charges cops use, represent a narrative, show the legal system is a joke. Sit and watch and wait and worry and never change a bloody thing. Sit and watch and wait and worry, it stops most everything. Look over your shoulder, look under your bed,
on your bed.
Paranoia's creeping, getting in your head. To work without money isn't really funny, it's hard to pay the rent. Sell your soul for a bit of gold, by the time you've got it, it's spent. Sit and watch and wait and worry and never change a bloody thing. Sit and watch and wait and worry, it stops most everything. Look over your shoulder, look under your bed,
under your bed.
Paranoia's creeping, getting in your head. know some folk think politics joke won't march, cause they'll be seen. Their silence has a price. The world goes by on their screen. Look over your shoulder.
Over your shoulder.
Look under your bed.
Under your bed.
Paranoia's creeping, getting in your head. Look over your shoulder.
Over your shoulder.
Look under your bed. Paranoia's creeping, getting in your head. Look over your shoulder.
Over your shoulder.
Look under your bed.
Under your bed.
Paranoia's creeping, getting in your head. Look over your shoulder.
Over your shoulder.
Look under your bed.
Under your bed.
Paranoia's creeping. Paranoia's creeping. Paranoia's creeping, and it's getting in your head. Old and locked away for life. One night in a rage she lashed out with a knife. Lashed out with a knife. The walls are green, the uniform's blue. A warder listens when she talks to you. She talks to you. What will I gain from keeping her there? What will I gain from this daily nightmare? Jobs like scrubbing clean floors are things you do behind locked doors. A letter a week on the back of the rules. They don't even notice what they do is cruel. What do you do in your daily nightmare? What are you thinking? Locked away in there. 16 years old and locked away for life. One night in a rage she lashed out with a knife. Locked away for life.
There was a rumour going round that we were soon to have a law. We thought it meant employers could discriminate no more. But our leaders pointed out it was a plot against the state. And they told us what would happen if we don't discriminate. They say that all the deviants would soon get out of hand. We'd end up with the communists running our land. They say there's no discrimination anyway. And even if there is, we need to keep them at bay, or we'd have woofers in the classroom, atheists in the church, the mums that all run off and leave their families in the lurch. Like knights in shining armour, they rallied to the fore. We'll drive this rotten worm from our lovely apple core with the backing of the church and the boss is in there too. We can't have snoopers trying to tell us what to do. Now a politician's duty is not an easy one. There are dragons to be fought and there are races to be run. But it's always very comforting to know they're at our backs, and that once again they've stopped the bloody commos in their tracks. They say that all the deviants would soon get out of hand. We'd end up with the communists running our land. They say there's no discrimination anyway, and even if there is, we need to keep them at bay, or we'd have woofers in the classroom, atheists in the church, the mums that all run off and leave their families in the lurch. Seems the legislation was never really there. The justice and the promises were only made of air. I begin to get the feeling we've been taken for a ride. You can be sure our leaders won't be on the losing side. In the classroom, atheists in the church, the mums that all run off and leave their families in the lurch.
Don't want us to sing, we're called obscene. It's not us, your mind's unclean. You've got musty fusty attitudes running through your life. Musty fusty attitudes, narrow as a knife. You can wash with soap all the outside dirt. Your attitude, you don't change like a shirt. You got musty fusty attitudes running through your life. Musty fusty attitudes, narrow as a knife. You want us to bow, you want us to scrape, you want us to ingratiate. With your musty fusty attitudes, musty fusty attitudes, musty fusty attitudes, musty fusty attitudes. You don't want us to sing, we're called obscene. It's not us, your mind's unclean. You got musty fusty attitudes running through your life. Musty fusty attitudes, narrow as a knife. Musty fusty attitudes, musty fusty attitudes, musty fusty attitudes, smell of death in life. Out of Nareen and into the world comes Frazer, Frazer, Frazer the bold. The way he cuts and parries and thrusts, that's show of the year. Reviewing must Frazer the Razor, see him ride with his trusty lapdog at his side. He's out on the road, his eyes just like a slit. Comes Frazer, Frazer, Frazer the shit. With a mighty blow and a spiteful edge, he uses the athlete as a human wedge. Frazer the Razor, see him ride with his trusty lapdog at his side. His life is to fight, though his brain's very weak. Frazer, Frazer, Frazer the creep. Hear the rattling sabre, see the cunning blow as he scours the earth for the commie foe. Frazer the Razor, see him ride with his trusty lapdog at his side. Out of Nareen and into the world comes Frazer, Frazer, Frazer the bold. The way he cuts and parries and thrusts, it's a show of the year.